tutorial recreating the Victoria's Secret 2015 fashion show makeup. The look was a little bit different on model to model depending on their skin tone and things like that, but I based my look off of pictures and articles on Gigi Hadid. It's just a really girly, flirty, more angelic version of yourself. It's so beautiful and so easy to recreate. This is always my most favorite makeup tutorial to do because I absolutely love Victoria's Secret and the Victoria's Secret fashion show. I get so excited about it. So I really hope that you guys find this makeup tutorial helpful, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and I'll talk to you when it's done. I'm starting off with one of my favorite lip balms. This one is by Tatcha. It's their gold lip balm, and I'm doing this before I do my makeup so it has time to sink in. And I'm also putting on an under eye cream. This one is by Amore Pacific, just because I want my skin to look really nice and hydrated. And then for my primer, I'm using this one by Shany Cosmetics. It is their Hydrating Foundation Primer. I'm just working that into my skin, putting it all over my face. And then I took a couple sprays of Fix Plus from MAC just to give my skin an even more dewy appearance. And for foundation, I used Sephora Luminizing Drops mixed with the Shany Cosmetics Perfect Canvas Foundation. I mixed the two of these together on a flat top kabuki, and I didn't want a ton of coverage because with the Angels, they don't wear a lot of foundation at all. So I just worked a little bit and really blended it into my skin. And then for under eye concealer, I used Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. A lot of the products I forgot to get close-ups. I'm really sorry, but I will be sure to link everything down below for you guys. I blended all of this in with my fingertips and then used my beauty blender to pick up any of the excess product. And then I set my face with a translucent powder from Clinique. I didn't want to use anything with coverage because I just wanted as sheer of an application as I could get, because again, the Angels don't really have a lot of coverage. They have a very skin-like finish. I'm taking Fawn, this is by Anastasia, and I am mixing it with the Shany Cosmetics Bahama Mama Pink Shadow on a blending brush and working this into my crease. The Angels had kind of a warmy pinky nude in the crease, and although I don't know exactly what shade it is, these two mixed together make something extremely similar. I'm taking this gel liner from ColourPop. It's in the shade Talk Dirty, and it's this really pale gold. The Angels had a really beautiful light gold all over their eyelids, and I actually took a little bit of 24 Karat from Anastasia just on my fingertip and pressed that right on top of the gel liner to set it and to prevent any creasing. I did a matte white highlight. This is Cream from Lorac, and I just placed that right under the brow bone and blended it in. For the inner highlight, I'm using the Shany eyeshadow in the shade Amore, and this is perfect because the Angels actually had a light golden violet inner corner highlight, and this is so spot on, so it's something a little bit different. I am tightlining my upper lash line with a gel pencil. This one is from Buxom, and it's in the shade Call Me. And then taking my Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, I am just ever so slightly thickening up my lash line. This year the Angels had no flick, no wing. It was no dramatic eyeliner at all. They just had very extremely thin lines of liquid liner to accentuate the upper lash line and make it look a little bit more full. Alright, so according to the multiple articles I read, the Angels were not contoured, but I'm not going to not contour, so I lightly defined my features with an even smaller brush than I typically do use, and I used a little bit of Fawn and Macchiato mixed together. These are both from Anastasia, just because I like to add a little bit of dimension to the face. And then on a big fluffy brush, I took a little bit of Casino from NARS just to warm up the skin and give a little bit more of a sun-kissed look. Again, in a couple articles that I read, makeup artists were saying that they didn't use bronzer on the girls, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were wearing bronzer. It just might have been the article wasn't being quite honest. But yeah, so I just put bronzer all over my face. And if you sweep it over your cheeks and nose like this, it gives you this really cute look like you've just been playing outside on the beach. So for blush, I used this one in the shade Lust by Shany, and I just applied this to the apples of my cheeks. It's this gorgeous pinky peach with a lot of golden shimmer to it, so it's beautiful, illuminating, and it's just super playful and flirty. And for a highlight, I used Moonstone by Becca. Again, guys, I'm super sorry. I don't know what happened to my footage of my close-up shots. It's really frustrating, but I will link everything directly down below for you guys. And when you're applying your highlight, you don't want to go overboard because you don't want it to be a, definite highlight. You want it to look really natural and just dewy and luminous like skin, not too overly done up. Alright, so I filled in my brows how I typically do. I used Chocolate from Anastasia, and then I set my brows with Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Black. For mascara on my top and bottom lashes, I am using L'Oreal Miss Manga Rock. And then just to give my lashes a little bit more flirty effect and make them look a little bit more wispy, I took Ardell Wispies and I cut them into little individual clusters, and then I just took 2 clusters and put them on the corner of each eye. So I'm really only wearing 4 clusters, but I wanted to keep it looking natural and accurate of Victoria's Secret. And then I did line my lips. This is Barely There by Gorgeous Cosmetics. I'm not doing a ton of this. I just want to kind of define my lips and give them a little bit of shape, but not make it apparent that I'm wearing lip liner. And then I'm taking a lipstick from Shany, and this is in the shade Player. It is a gorgeous mauve, totally spot on because this year they were wearing a mauve lip, so I'm super excited about that. And then right on top, I did put a little bit of a nude gloss. This one is from Sally Beauty Supply. I don't even know if you can get it anymore, but any nude gloss will do. And then I finished off the face with a couple more sprays of Fix Plus just to give it a nice dewy finish. And that is the end look. Alright guys, and this is the end result. I really hope that you found this makeup tutorial helpful and that you learned something new. I will try to always have every single product directly linked down below for you guys. If you guys still have any questions or anything like that, then feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you. Please come follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I will have all 3 of those linked directly down below as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much. Bye.